Hi everybody and welcome back to Nubs does Assassin's Creed 2. This is episode 3, or it will be when I finished it, and it definitely will be by the time you're watching it. Hopefully today we're going to see a little bit more about Ezio's background and find out how he turns into a world famous assassin. Or does he? I don't even know. We'll find out. Just quickly though, before I move on to more of the story missions, I found this little nugget in the menu where you can go through and read things and read information about buildings and places and people and whatever. I found something called The Truth. Now, it's currently empty because obviously I haven't collected any bits of the truth. You may remember the last thing that happened, pretty much the last thing that happened on the previous episode was, I can't remember the name of the guy, but the guy helping us out in the future using the Animus machine, he asked us if I can keep an eye out for some weird symbols that are glowing. I suspect they have something to do with this, and it looks to me like they are pictures that will unlock some kind of message, which is the truth. Now this, I suspect, despite being hidden in a menu, is really the most important part of this game, so I look forward to finding out what that is. Now, without further ado, I'm going to cut us pretty rapidly to my maid's sister's house, where my mother and my sister are hiding. Wish me luck. I'm now very wanted, and all the guards have come out, so this is going to be a slightly trickier traversal of the city than normal. I cannot believe how warm it's been the past couple of days. I am sweating like crazy. Even though I've turned those red lights off, I still look very red. I apologise for that. I'm not used to warm weather. You don't get it very often. It's a very flowery house that they live in. Not a very subtle hiding place, is it? A big house with flowers and decorations all over the outside of it. La Rosa Colta. What is that? Is that a pub? Oh, okay, there's one of those little secret symbols on here as well. It's the plucked rose. The women there were known for being upper class. They were educated in poetry and the arts as well as sexual intercourse. Okay, so it's a brothel. My mum and my sister have been taken to a brothel. Wicked. Now, I'm having a look for this symbol. There we go. Because I want to see what this truth is all about.
Wait, that's not possible. This can't be. Hold on. That's computer code. Let me compile it. Oh, shit, it's an encrypted file.
Upload it to my computer. I'm a master at decryption.
I can't! It's only compatible with the Animus itself.
Upload it to Desmond then. I can't believe this.
Okay, just compile some code in my head.
Hello, this is... They call me Subject 16. Listen, I don't have much time. There's something I have to show you. We have been lied to this whole time. Everything we know, everything we've been brought up to believe, it's wrong. Okay, I've uploaded the evidence, the file that proves it all, but I've split it into 20 pieces and locked each with a code. Can't be too careful. Queen Isabella. No, not her. What century is it? Never mind. I've hidden the code to the first file inside this program. Find it. Find them all. And along the way, you'll begin to see the truth.
What the heck? How did this get inside our Animus?
Oh, the memory core. We transferred 16's memory data from Abstergo into the Animus 2.0. He must have hacked the machine when Vidic left him alone between sessions.
hold on, wait a second. The signs on the walls in Abstergo, the ones written in blood, those were clues. He was telling us to look for them inside the Animus.
How does anyone else know about the signs on the wall? I didn't tell anyone. Oh, puzzle. 5 of these mythic scenes share a core similarity. Pick them out and you'll begin to see. Now, do you think that core and pick in big red letters could be a hint or a clue as to a certain object that appears within these 5 images? Now, what has a core that you pick other than a processor? Oh, I don't know. I mean, there's an apple in that one. There's an apple in this one. I mean, there actually isn't an apple in that one, but it's, I assume, Adam and Eve picking an apple. So, we'll go for that one. There's a nice pair of, I'm gonna be generous and say apples instead of plums in this one. And there's a guy being beaten to death. No, that's not right. And there's a guy being... No, dead bodies again. And there's a... Oh no, she's being hit. And... Well, there's food in this one. I don't see an apple in any of these others. So I'm gonna guess it's probably the one at the banquet. Unless I'm being an absolute idiot and not seeing an apple. I'm being an idiot. Apparently. Oh, you can zoom! You can zoom! I didn't know you could zoom. What's the zoom button? I don't know what that... Oh! Ah! Well, now I can see the whole picture. It makes it a bit bloody easier, doesn't it? Apples. Weird ass snake with legs. No apples. Tree, bums and boobs, no apple. Big shell and boobs, but no apple. Definitely apples. Lots of low-hanging fruit. Is that Mercury? Not an apple. Well, that's an apple. That's an elephant. That's an apple. She's holding an apple in her hand. Oh, that's Adam pushing Eve away and saying, no, I don't want fruit. Give me a steak. Well, yep, that's... In fact, the apple. You may recognize it from the previous game. Passcode found. File unlocked. Okay, so 2 naked people jumping through a garden. I'm assuming this is a recording of a memory that Subject 16 encountered in the Animus. But, doesn't give us very much, does it? So I'll keep an eye out for these, and I'll update you as I find more. Now it's time to go to the brothel. Nice wig.
I think we have the wrong building.
No. No, this is it.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego. Call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why? Where are you going?
To kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ezio.
Everyone has to sleep eventually.
But I can make you one.
And why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come.
Lots of jokes there. Gotta skip over them. Gotta learn how to be a prostitute.
This
isn't what I
fashion
thought
is
I'd be doing.
paramount in my profession. We must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You two must learn to blend like us, and become one with the city's crowds.
How is...
My girls will show you how.
How are they blending? They've got barely any clothes on. I mean, I sound like a massive prude by saying this, but I mean, considering the time, I mean, even now, the slit at the front of that would be quite risque. Slit of the dress. Because I've gone grayscale, I am now blended. Can we go home now? Because I get the point. And this is boring as shit. I like that to blend, you basically just barge people out of the way and then walk where they're walking. Like, yeah, let me in here, guys.
Bene. Now that you've learned to blend, I'll show you how to use it for more than just moving around. Let's teach you how to steal.
I already did that by mistake. The tutorial mechanics in stealth-based games are always a little bit tiresome, aren't they? I think I just tried to steal from the same person again. It's a bit bad just walking into people, taking their money and
I've been robbed! No!
turning and running. Like, how did they not notice me doing that?
You can go now, girls. Oh, do we have to?
So innocent.
He's cute. Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What would you have me use?
Ah, but you already have the answer.
Hey, my father's blade and bracer. How did you get them?
By using the same skills I've just taught you.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume you're familiar with Leonardo da Vinci.
See, but how does a painter factor into this?
He's far more than that. Bring him the pieces. You'll see.
Before I go, one last question, if I may.
Of course.
Why have you given your aid so readily to me, a stranger?
I too know betrayal.
I don't know what that means. I mean, I literally know what that means, but I don't understand what the significance of that is. To Da Vinci. Okay. Now I can hire prostitutes to follow me around on the street.
Oh, Ezio Auditore! I didn't expect to see you again. What with all that's happened. Ah, where are my manners? Welcome back. Now, how can I be of service?
I was hoping you could repair something of mine.
Of course! Come, this way! Che pasticcio. Tutto santo giorno che cerco. Let me clear a space. Alright, let's see it. Fascinating. I don't know, Ezio. Despite its age, the construction is rather advanced. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do without the original plans. Mi dispiace. Wait.
What are you doing?
The contents of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches, it may very well...
It may very well what?
Please, sit.
Leonardo, eh?
Shh. Remarkable. If we transpose the letters and then select every third... There! It's finished!
Huh? What's finished?
The blade. I managed to decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger.
Really?
I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Bene. Do it quickly.
It's not a good way to wake up.
I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your finger.
And that's why the assassin salute is this. Because it means, well, you've had your finger cut off so that you can use the hidden blade. That's what this means. It doesn't mean anything else. It means you're an assassin.
Incredible.
Yes, it is. Tell me, do you have other pages like this?
I'm sorry, only the one.
Listen, if you ever do happen across another one of these, please, bring it to me.
You have my word. And thank you for fixing this.
By order of the Florentine Guard, open this door!
Just a moment. Wait here.
Are you Leonardo da Vinci?
See, how may I be of service?
I need you to answer some questions.
What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto! We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head. Ready to talk?
This
What
looks like
about
a
now?
kid's play fight.
What about now?
Yeah, that's what you get for kicking someone. Death.
Grazie, Ezio.
Sorry about that.
I've grown accustomed to their abuses.
What of the body?
Bring it inside and put it with the others.
Others?
The city gives them to me for research.
I'm glad he's my friend. Because otherwise, this would look suspicious as hell. Hi guys, just carrying a corpse. Ignore the blood. Fine. He's been donated to medical science. Haven't you? Yes, you have. Who's our cute little boy? Who's our cute little boy?
See? Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo.
But I mean,
For everything.
still there.
Anytime. And remember, if you find more of those strange pages, bring them to me. Should they contain new designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
Of course. Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Porgile I miei omaggi.
Minor spoiler, one of the plans unlocks dual hidden blades, so you can have one on each hand. So you can kill two people at once, which is unbelievably useful. But you need a different plan to make another one of the same thing. I know it's mirrored, but pretty certain Da Vinci could make something for your left hand and copy it and make it for your right hand. But he needs a codex page to do that. Slightly odd.
You were gone for quite a while.
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does. But I trust he did more than talk.
Tell me to press
I've
something.
given you the skills.
I forgot.
Leonardo's given you the blade. All that remains is the deed.
Where can I find Uberto?
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
Watch over my mother and sister while I'm away.
Of course, Ezio. As if they were my own.
Oh, the assassinations are so much better in this game. I can actually, like, hide and jump from heights rather than just having to activate a cutscene and be in a specific location to start a fight where I chase the guy down and he just runs away from me. It's so good. I'm currently notorious, which means if any guard sees me at all, they will pretty much instantly try to kill me, which obviously isn't ideal. Okay, there's a glyph around here as well.
Decency law that applies to just such things?
On that building somewhere.
Again with this?
You have overstepped your bounds, Uberto.
Who are you to speak of bounds? You, who have crowned yourself Lorenzo di Medici, Principe of Firenze.
I've done no such thing.
Of course not.
Medici.
Ever innocent. How convenient. At least now, we see how far your reach extends, which is to say, nowhere at all. It has proved a valuable lesson for me and my allies.
Yes. Your allies, the Pazzi. Is that what this is about?
Be careful with your words, Lorenzo. You might attract the wrong sort of attention.
Oh, don't kill the Medici as well. They were nice. I have literally no idea where he is. He's so far ahead at this point. Okay, so he's in there behind those massive guards in golden armor. Gold's very soft, so I assume it's gold-plated armor. I suggest with that sword I probably shouldn't do any killing in there. I really don't like hiring people because they're expensive, but I think for the sake of killing someone.
Stay here. Alright, this way.
Spend an hour you'll never forget. Such a slow day. Care to discover the other pleasures?
I'm in.
Good evening, Governor. To you as well. I trust you're enjoying yourselves.
Indeed, a nice distraction from that nasty business with the Auditore.
There don't appear to be any guards actually in here.
Don't blame yourself. How could you have known what evils?
You!
A little messy by my normal standards, I think. Just one in the neck, but
You would have done the same. To save the ones you love.
Yes, I would. And I have. The Auditori are not dead! I'm still here! Me! Ezio!
that's not.
Ezio Auditore!
Oh man, murdering someone and then shouting your name, announcing who you are. Come on. Okay, so this is the letter that was sent. This document is meant to serve as a record of all I've learnt over the past few weeks, in the event that I am silenced and prevented from sharing it with you myself. This is the letter that was sent from my father to this man. Understand first that the Duke of Milan's murder was no mere political manoeuvre. Rather, it is but a piece of a conspiracy that reaches far beyond Firenze, counting members in Roma, Venezia and Forli, to name but a few cities. Attached to this note is a list, or rather the start of one, of those I know to be guilty. Its contents are by no means complete, but I intend to rectify that shortly. I can, however, say with certainty that the Pazzi family is involved. We must move quickly to question Francesco before he buys his freedom from prison. Doing so will surely add more names to the list. I already have my suspicions as to who these men are, given that their deeds bear all the hallmarks of an old enemy. I fear they... And then it ends. So that literally tells us nothing. Oh, need to run. Forgot about that. Keep running. Keep running. Have we got any... No, we don't. Ooh, sugar. Oh, that is not ideal. Okay. Apparently jumping off of tall buildings is a good way to escape guards. I did not know this. Okay, yeah, so I've got some stuff that I've acquired. I don't think it's anything new. Here's a list of the people who I have killed and who I need to kill, probably because they are part of the conspiracy. Who knows what the conspiracy is as of yet. So we've got Uberto Alberti, who is the man we have just assassinated, who was my father's friend, allegedly. Got Vieri di Pazzi and Francesco di Pazzi, the father and the son of that family that I had bare-knuckle fights with at the start. So they're obviously bad, but they're probably not, you know, the top. Apparently there's also a Spaniard. There's a lot of question marks. There's someone in Tuscany and there's someone in Venice. So, lots of travelling. Lots of travelling. And it's gonna be awesome. However, it's gonna be awesome another day, because that was episode 3 of Nubs Does Assassin's Creed 2. I'm gonna have to find a snappier name for this because I'm losing track of all the numbers. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. Hit the like button if you liked it. Hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. Any feedback is welcome because I want to improve and I want to keep people interested. So please let me know what you think of the new camera, of the way I talk, even, I don't know, whatever. Anything you want to talk about it. Comment, private message, whatever. Hit the subscribe button and come back next time. Thank you for watching. This has been Nubs Does Games. I have been Nubs, and you have been very polite for watching this whole episode, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and goodbye.